Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome once again, guys, to another episode of the Big Mad Vape Show with your host, myself, Shane from Big Boy Bills and Reviews. We have Michelle, Mad Hatter Vapes, and we have a special guest tonight. I believe it's Ryan from the mixology.
Hello, yes, that's right.
Right, so we will start off with the usual. How's your week's been? What you vaping on? All that malarkey. And
Okay.
we'll go with Michelle first, because why not?
Vaping on, finally, my rage that is now turned up. I haven't put it down. And it's obviously got Dead Man's Arm in it, because that's basically all I vape. Week, had crap internet all weekend, so got the sewing machine out, and decided to sew dresses. Apart from that, not a lot.
Right now, I'll go next, sorry, to just push myself in there. I've got the Geek Vape Aegis with a QP design fatality, and I've also got a yacht on a paranormal here with a dripper on it, just in case I'm getting fed up of what's in the tank. Evening, weekend, nothing much exciting. Work on Saturday at the lounge, and Sunday I just chill, just YouTube and just build some coils if I feel like it. Nothing much exciting.
Nice, nice. Well, my smorgasbord isn't as big as normal tonight. We got good old Dreamer staple with the Bonza, with some raspberry milk in from the Rochford project. Good old Hugo Squeezer with the Dead Rabbit, with some grape soda stuff in it, which is like a with a cool artery type thing. My tobacco juice in the Berserker Mini on a Sigelli Fuchai 213, which I've wrapped, which looks a bit better than it did. And the only 167 DNA with Twisted Message Pro, with some jamming blueberry jam.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it tonight.
Jesus
I wish I
Christ.
brought more now. I'm always told I carry far too much wherever I go.
Yeah,
I
I'm
never
bad.
beat Shane.
I'm bad. There's normally about 7 or 8 setups sat on my desk.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
I think I counted at one point. I was like 14 atomizers I've taken.
My desk is very untidy, but it's just juice.
Untidy? Untidy? How dare you?
It is actually untidy, because I did loads of reviews earlier, so my desk is just covered in everything.
Oh, I'll let you off then.
Yeah.
I'll let you off.
Anything exciting?
I noticed you did the Vape Stars review, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah. I must crack on with that one. But my plan was to do some reviews tomorrow, because I've just cleared my order book over the weekend, and good old Chris from Empire messages me, I'm out of coils.
Nah.
So, yeah, that's another big order to crack on with tomorrow. But we'll
So,
get there.
best thing we should say to chat, who mixes their own juice?
Me.
And thank you, Gillian. Yes, my hair has changed colour yet again.
Doesn't it look wonderful, guys?
Vaping at Pete's place is a shame. Reviews.
I'm gonna do a Vic right fucking there, Pete. Good job you're back on your island.
I might be a bit slow in chat today because I'm trying to multitask and I'm not very good at it this evening.
Yeah. I'll tell you something exciting I did today, Michelle.
Oh God, what have you done?
I had to go order my glasses.
Hey, finally I'm not going to be the only geek with glasses. Thank God.
No, I would say I should be wearing them next show. I'll pick them up next week.
And Mike said he's tried many times but failed with homebrew. Well,
That's
Ryan
easy.
is the person to ask.
Yeah, man.
And Ryan's muted his mic.
Oh, have I?
No, he ain't.
No, I haven't. Sorry.
Why can't I hear him then?
Oh,
Eh?
I can't hear him.
I can.
I can hear everybody.
Oh, it's just me then.
It's just you. I can hear him.
Oh, have I like
All right then.
to personally offend your setup? I wouldn't even know how to go about correcting that either.
No, coming through fine on this end.
Well, it ain't coming through on my end. So if you're talking to me, Ryan, I can't hear a bloody word you're saying.
Yeah. Oh.
How to go about correcting
I'll just sort of like try to point in your general direction.
He's coming through the stream fine as well, so it must be your end, Michelle.
It's my end. It's always my end. Something always goes wrong.
That's all that manic. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, DIY is easy.
Don't know
as
why. It's just
as
my
it possibly
computer.
I've just noticed someone new in the chat. I've not seen them on the show before. Cal's Irons.
Hi, cows.
And if I'm not mistaken, I believe they've just ordered some coils off me the last couple of days.
And thank God for that, Saint. Saint has just said he's got a reply off a DDW Clouds. They finally sent his replacement Dreamer. He's been waiting months.
Yeah, they've. I know they've been a bit slow on sorting out replacement Dreamers, haven't they? I think Stan's been getting a bit of grief for it from people for a while.
Well, they'd sent it to the shop, and it was the shop that hasn't sent it on to Saint.
Ah, right.
And he's been waiting months for it, and I said, well, just threaten them with theft.
Yeah. Oh, I do apologise, Cals. I've obviously never noticed your name. It's just me.
Oh, right. One of the neighbours is having a punch up.
Cool. Sit the camera out, let's have a look, see who wins, put bets on it.
No, I can hear it, I just can't see it. Ooh. Juicy.
Is someone getting smacked the fuck up?
I don't know, because I've got a reflection on the window, so I can't see out of it.
Oh.
I can only hear it.
Get up and look.
12 Vapor, I will have a look in a minute, honey.
We want to know. We want to know who's getting beaten up.
No, there's always someone around here.
I live in the wrong area.
Summer is a nightmare because you get all the drunks loitering. So we've got a little. Oh, hello, vape dog. Oh, that sounds like a girl screaming. This doesn't sound good.
Oh, domestic violence. Ooh.
If I grey out in a minute, it's because I've gone out to stop a punch up. Just
Yeah, okay. Alright. Nice one, Steve Nichols. Glad you're enjoying them interlocks. I take it they'll be on a regular order then, rather than the normal ones from now on.
Thank you, Ian.
Yeah, for some reason you do look a bit clearer than normal as well.
No, that's just makeup.
No, the picture looks clearer.
Okay. Granny Hatter, will you be beating them up? Yeah, I will if they're kicking off and they're hitting a girl. Yeah, I will. Is that our daughter screaming?
No, that was someone else. Bob was screaming at someone else.
Oh, it's alright, my daughter sorted it.
Yeah, no, I don't know if it's your lighting or something, but your camera does look clearer for some reason.
I put the fish tank light up there.
That's probably why then. It's more direct.
And I've coloured my hair, so I look, and I've got makeup, so yeah, I look pretty decent today.
I still need to sort my lighting out. I've been looking for a light to go behind the monitor, so it shines directly rather than the one behind me. My current studio light that I've got's far too big. I can't get that anywhere near the back of the computer.
I need to start collecting bits.
My focus is better, apparently.
Yeah.
I did clean the camera earlier.
Oh, that could be it then. Yeah, maybe clogged up with VG.
Yeah.
Every reviewer's worst nightmare.
No,
You're gonna have to
that's
get
what's
used to
wrong
that
with
on your
mine.
glasses when you start wearing glasses, mate.
Yeah. I've always worn glasses. I choose not to.
Choose not to, right?
Bit like
Yeah.
me.
But no, these ones that I've picked out, they're not actually bad.
But now I think I look strange when I haven't got them on.
Yeah, you do. I think you look better with them. But then I said that from the start, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, I'll send you a picture, Michelle, of what my glasses look like, and then you can laugh. There you go. Look, I'll send it on
You know I
Facebook.
will.
What, laugh?
You ready, everybody?
Probably because you're an arse.
Yeah. No, they look all right. Yeah, man. Look
Have to
fresh.
share. Did you see? There you go.
I've still got my old glasses in my drawer because my old ones that I had when I used to work were brilliant. These were expensive ones. I had a nice pair of Hugo Boss ones.
Oi.
Well, in fact, I had two. I had matching sunglasses as well. But the prescription on these isn't quite right anymore. It's a little bit off. I don't think they look as good.
Michelle, if I did a slideshow of all the colours my hair's been, we'd be there all day.
Oh, you'd be here till 2019.
It's been imagine just every colour on the colour chart, plus a few extras that I mixed myself, like this one.
Oh dear, Mike. Let's get Karcher window back to clean the coach window from VG.
And Webley Family Vlogs, as far as I can taste, no, there is no eucalyptus or aniseed in the popular cherry.
Yeah.
I can't pick any up anyway.
I'm gonna say I tried that one at Expo and I couldn't. If it had aniseed, I wouldn't touch it because I can't stand it.
I couldn't pick any up. I'm a big aniseed fan, so it's probably one of the first things I picked up.
Is it just a nice cherry menthol that you're looking for? So, gonna get a quick plug in here.
Michelle with the rainbow hair. I've had it rainbow. I have had it more than one colour at once.
Yeah. It's alright.
Been there, done that.
Yeah. Since Michelle can't hear you, Ryan, I like to cut her out when you want to talk.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah. that's right.
So you just cut straight over Ryan then.
Bad ever
Find
falling
the
out.
earphones for my iPhone so I can hear.
So yeah, go on then, Ryan.
Oh, we do actually, yeah. It's probably the wrong way round. Yeah, this is it. This is our show. It's tried to base it on red steer, but just take that aniseed out, and it's just more of a almost sweet cherry menthol. You don't want anything. Like you want to get rid of that aniseed.
I must admit, when it comes to cherry vapes, I quite like the Cherry Tunes one that comes from Flavor Boss.
Not trying it myself.
Big 500ml bottle of it, but it's a nice.
Flavor Boss. I'm just not allowed to say too many.
Yeah, I get quite a lot from there just because it's cheap and it's cost effective for me. On like things that I vape a lot of all day long, I may as well get the cheapest you can and just hammer it away. You know what I mean? You're not worried so much then.
We try to get as many people into DIY as possible. That's more. That's more. I mean, we do sell premium juice off the shelf stuff, but where possible, we try to combat people.
Yeah, your mic keeps cutting out a bit, Ryan, for some reason. I don't know why.
Right.
I'm going to have to watch it all back just so I can hear what's been said.
It might just be the positioning of it.
Yeah, it's just something else.
Well, goddamn is in the house. Hi.
Good evening, WGD Vapes. Your aliens will be getting made tomorrow, buddy.
I'm going to need to get in contact with you about some coils. I've not tried any yet.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Just message me anytime. I'll sort you out.
Just saying that.
Oh, Vaporstar just emailed me saying they love my review. They're putting it on their Facebook page.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they emailed me last week to ask how things were going. I said I've been slammed with coils. I said I've not got around to doing the review yet. They was like, yeah, don't worry, mate. They said your coils come first. Get to it when you get to it. So they're a really nice bunch of guys, aren't they?
Yep, there's one for Ryan. Saint has said, I don't know where to start if I wanted to DIY.
Oh, let me go. I should probably not come away from the feed. That shows how useless I am at this. Bear with me to go back to the feed. There we go. Pick a flavor. Pick a flavor that you want to vape, or think of a juice that you know you like already, and try to find a recipe for it. As simple as.
Yeah. There's a lot of good sites out there for recipes.
Yeah,
You got what
it'll be
ELR, aren't you?
liquid recipes. Yeah,
Yeah,
ELR, all the flavors. There's lots of apps as well. I mean, there's that many apps now that it's kind of hard to find one that's solid, but there are a few decent ones out. With minor differences.
mm,
But Facebook and Reddit are Reddit's probably the place to go for quality. There's less faffing around trying to sift through hordes of bad recipes to find the better ones.
yeah.
On
Yeah, I've not actually tried Reddit to be honest, but Reddit's something I very, very, very rarely use. I've never really got
to be
into the
fair,
whole Reddit thing.
no, until I started mixing my own e-liquid, I was hardly ever there. It was sort of like last case scenarios when I'd be using Reddit for anything, but there's lots of decent flavor notes and whatnot on Reddit.
Mm, yeah, I might have to pop over there and ask for some advice on chocolate. See if anyone can throw some at my way.
Yeah.
But I think
Come
if I,
join us on our Facebook page.
yeah,
Just there's plenty of people on there that are out of the
Oh,
ashes
glad
as
to hear
well.
that, Claire.
That's not a decent
And I just
Facebook
overspoke
page.
again because I can't hear.
yeah, I don't know why that is, Michelle. It's
No, I
strange.
don't either.
Um, the only other option is if you mute your VC and actually listen to it in on the stream.
Yeah, but then it's delayed and I'll still do the same.
Yeah, it's not delayed too much though. I don't think
What I could do is hang up and try calling back in and see if it fixes the problem.
you could. It shouldn't mess up too much.
Nah, it's alright. I'll
Is
make
that-
it. I'll
Oh,
sort
goodness.
it.
Well, it shouldn't mess up at all because you're all set in the thing anyway. So
Nah, we'll be alright. I've got it playing on my phone, so if you get feedback, it's the phone.
all right, okay. Yeah, right. What about in chat? Let's have a look. I've not been reading chat much.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, Stevie, my sexy bastard. How you doing this evening?
That is quite a delay.
Yeah, it's about 10 seconds ish, I think. 5-10 seconds.
Feel free to share any decent recipes that you've come up with. Always happy to try decent recipes.
I'll find out when my headphones are.
Mm. If you like tobacco flavors, Ryan, I'll send you over some of mine.
I'll be honest with you. I tried tobacco when I first got into vaping. Didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Straight onto fruit, straight onto desserts.
That was exactly the same as me. I wanted to get as far away from cigs as possible.
Yeah.
But then when I started mouth to lunging, I was like, I missed a nice flavourful tobacco. So I've got a tobacco which is instead of like a normal tobacco, it's a cigar passion from Flavour Art.
Yeah.
With French vanilla, super sweet, and cinnamon Danish.
It's funny you say that, especially with the mouth to loving as well. Because I recently got is it Vape 5? The Galaxies.
Yeah, the Galaxies. Yeah.
I had a friend just loan me one of those, and I usually vape 1 milligram, if any, nicotine at all. Slap some 6 milligram cherry tunes in there because that's what
Have you
it's
read
about.
what Mike's written?
When you say I'd okay, let's smoke up. Right, okay, so right, okay, is that type of level of experience? Let's say that type of new, but that might be seen a bit harsh. No, you definitely don't want. It's not sugar. It's sucralose. It comes in concentrated form, just like the flavors. Loads of brands do it. Mixology do their own one, which is the one I would strongly suggest, honestly, because it is. I wouldn't speak to the quality of the sucralose being used.
Yeah.
But yeah, Camilla, super sweet. TFA do a sweet flavor.
Your
Super sweet would be regarded as the most used one.
your laptop, Ryan, it'll have a built-in microphone, won't it?
Yeah.
Just try it without the headphones, just to see if what it's like. Because
Right.
we really do keep losing you an awful lot with the sound.
Is that any better?
Yeah, that's loads better actually.
Are you echoing? Let's just turn that down a bit. How about that? It's just on my phone.
Yeah, that's picking you up fine.
Awesome.
Yeah. I think it
Yeah,
was
you can't
because
go
of
wrong with
I
that.
think it was because of where the mic was. It was sort of cutting out on the sound a bit.
Did we have a Freddy moment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now, Michelle?
No, no, she still can't hear you. That's weird. I can't understand. I don't get that. Everyone watching can hear you, just not Michelle.
Yes. Sorry, guys. Very, very sorry. I did actually post earlier in the
You
Facebook group.
taking over the show?
These technical difficulties with me trying to do this.
Yeah, it was all new to me when I first sort of when me and Michelle started doing the show. What's this now? Number 6.
Yeah, I think so.
I'd never used all this OBS stuff or anything. It was all completely new to me.
I don't even know what OBS is. I've just got, what's it? VMe? I can't remember what it's called.
VC.
PC, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just installed that on my phone today. I would have probably used my laptop, but the camera on it is
Village said hello.
terrible.
Thing is, half decent webcams aren't expensive nowadays. So if this was something that you did ever get into, it's not too bad to set up with basics.
Something I do want to get into the scene, the industry a bit more, definitely.
Right, then you get some money pop.
Yeah, I mean, I mainly started doing the live broadcasts, and well, I started by appearing on a show on VUKN called Foggy Friday, which I used to do with Tony and Kev from Viking Juice, and quite enjoyed it. And then it just sort of progressed. Me and Michelle sort of decided we'd do our own show, and turned out all right so far.
What happened with me and Kyle Potter, Chemical Clown? We just did a random live for his page once, and it hit quite a lot, far more people than was expecting. So I thought we'll carry it on, but then Chemical Clown sort of got very busy. I got more busy at work, so I'm pushing it. I do lives for mixology whenever I can. It seems to be increasing in popularity. Might as well see where this goes.
Yeah, I think live streams seem to be the way forward now with a lot of things, publicity wise, to get things out there.
Yeah.
I've been using the lives to sort of promote the coils and everything, and it's done well.
Yeah.
It's done really well.
Yeah, I don't think for the sort of side, concentrates wise, we're one of the biggest out there, but we've got one of the smallest presence. So
Yeah.
it's very, very happy for me to sort of push the social media side of things. It's going all right. It's going all right.
Yeah.
Okay, you now get fizzy neck.
Yeah, I've heard about that, Mike. You can get it's like an additive that makes it fizzy-ish.
I've got it.
A lot of people use flavour Western, or even in a way as sparkling wine to in small amounts into a mix to give that fizzy.
Yeah, but this one is actually.
Oh, it's actual nicotine. I know they're doing the sort of the frost shot.
Yeah, you can get the shot with cool harder in it, can't you? With the nicotine.
They're doing fizzy now. That's actually quite a good idea.
Have you tried it yet, Michelle?
Yeah.
What does it make it fizzy?
Yep.
Ask her if it's a nice fizzy. If there's any effect on the flavour. You know, I'm gonna type my messages to Michelle.
Yeah, you don't have to worry if things are coil killers, though, Bill. Not when you've got a coil producer like me that knocks them out so cheap.
Are you happy to talk prices?
And not necessarily Redbeard, because I will give you a very good. We all know of a certain YouTuber that has a show on a Monday that we don't all speak to, and he only gets between 30 and 50 in his live, and his subscriber count is way over mine and Shane's.
Yeah, it's two. What is it? What's the Wankalot at? I can't
No idea
remember.
without checking it. I
It's not.
suppose
It's
I'll
not.
have a look now.
It's not that high sub count.
Well, it's higher than mine.
Oh yeah, it's higher than.
3.4 thousand.
Yeah, but I mean that's still relatively small for.
That is relatively
what
small,
he-
but then
yeah.
I've only got 750 something.
And I've got 300 and under 350.
So between us, we've got about 1,000. So a third of what he has, and we still pull in as many viewers as he does.
Yeah, most Mondays. Yeah. I know tonight's might be affected a little bit by Chris's Patreon stream, but that's
I know, we
by
have
and by.
33 in chat.
Yeah, we've got 35 concurrent viewers at the minute. Because I've got the analytics bit up on the doodah.
I'm actually I'm just gonna dump it into mixology now. I posted a little bit earlier on in
Yeah, Phil.
I'll let them know that we're live now.
Well, if you wanna type something into the chat, Ryan, I'll add you as a moderator, and then you can post your links for things if you want.
Well, why, thank you.
Right, there you go. You've got a spanner, so you can post your links for whatever, for mixology, for
Oh, nice.
anything you want to promote while you're on here. That's the whole purpose of getting guests on, to promote their stuff.
Yeah,
And
I appreciate that. Well, what I would do is,
And Village, no, I think it's got to do a lot with the fact that I'm not a hairy bloke. That's probably why people come to the show. I'm not there with a big beard.
yeah,
And if I
Yeah.
was, there'd be a big problem.
at the end of the day, Village, I think most blokes are quite.
quite an entertaining show. I'd be right interested in.
Yeah, I think most blokes are quite happy sat there looking at Michelle. She could be talking about complete bollocks, and they'd sit there watching it.
I am
Yeah.
most of the time, it's fine.
But that's how men's brains work.
Might have it muted for all we know.
As you well know, Village, our brains are in the end of our penises.
That must be how I ended up with 6 kids.
Keep telling you, just a shit TV schedule.
No, I've just got balls.
Oh, thanks, love. Love you too.
Well, you should have thought, Lee. You should have said swallow and not fucking take it the other way. You wouldn't have had so many kids then.
Yes, England won 2-1.
Hey, Michelle. If you had a beard, you would not see the bollocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, well said, WGD. What's football? Who gives a shit? Chances are we won't even get past the qualifiers, so we past the freaking knockouts, the group stage. So who really cares? Yeah, you wish, Dallas. You wish. Oh, yeah.
And that's very true, Michelle. We don't need TV when we have YouTube.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true these days.
I moved into a flat.
Not very often you can find something on TV you like, but it's always something on YouTube.
Yeah.
QVC.
QVC is boring.
I've seen the women on there. Also get brought some.
Well, yeah, it's true, Steve. Scotland never qualify for out, do they? But gotta give them the credit; they're good at rugby still. I know one of these days, Steve, if you like your rugby, I'm gonna come up to Glasgow or wherever it is you are, and we're gonna watch an England Scotland game, and I'm gonna be the odd one out and be the English person, in the pub, surrounded by a bunch of jocks.
Alright.
See you later.
Here.
Good evening, Bob Vapes.
In bed. Bye bye, Dada.
Oh God, you've been shouting at that stupid bunch of pufters kicking the ball around the field.
Mind you, it's the only thing that keeps the dog quiet when we're out. He howls. Every time we leave him, he howls, unless you put football on and he sits quietly and watches it.
Evening, Steve McCauley. Yeah, don't worry, Stevie. I'm planning on it. I'm planning on coming up and seeing you for a couple of days. Just got to work it all around coil orders and stuff.
Hi, True Vapors.
Good evening, Christopher Linton. I did mean to post a link in the group, but I completely forgot to post the link there, unfortunately.
I still can. Might be a bit late.
Yeah,
It's never too late.
it's only because I was changing it all around and doing the new stuff and that other thing that I didn't get round to putting the links out.
So, Shane, what sort of wire do you work with in your coils?
Everything. Normally, nichrome 80, Canthal stainless steel. And I just started using a bit of nichrome 90 as well.
Yeah, I didn't know there was. I don't know enough about metals. I mean, I use stainless steel. I stainless steel all day long, and the stainless steel I'm mostly using. But I picked up some Ni60 from a buddy of mine that's a coil builder.
Mm.
I didn't know there was anything. I just thought it was just Ni80 and that was it.
Yeah.
And you just mentioned Ni90.
Yeah, there's a big amount of different wires that perform differently in different ways. But for your average everyday vapor, you know, the wire types I use are the most common. If you want, you know, if you're a big mech user and you want something that really ramps up quick and hits hard, then nichrome 90 is the way to go. As True Vapors will tell you in chat, I sent him some nichrome 90 aliens at 0.08. And he says they hit like a train.
Will you two stop fighting?
Mm. Yeah, I've been using mechs quite a long time. I started using them relatively early in my vaping, to be honest, just because I preferred the vape that I got from a mechanical.
Yeah.
Plus, I just like the simplicity of them. You know, battery switch, atomizer. That's it. No electronics to go wrong.
Yeah.
And
I'm a temp control user, so I can appreciate quite a bit of faffing around with regulated devices.
oh, you use temp control, do you?
Yeah, if I can.
You see,
Yeah.
temp control is something that I've always struggled with. I've never been able to get the vape I want from temp control, so I've always sort of stayed away from it.
Does it always feel like the power's being pulled away from you?
Yeah. You see, I like a nice warm vape, and I don't feel I just can't get that. I can't get that from temp control.
You need a mod.
Excuse you.
You have to sort of meet specific requirements. The coil has to be at room temperature. You've got to lock the resistance and
Yeah.
this and that before you get going. It can be nice when you get it sound right. But you do need a decent mod. I mean, I was using in temp control for me. It was the best thing ever until I tried something that's a bit better built. And then I realised what the iPower was telling me was 60
Mm.
compared to what several other ones were doing. Which web was
Yeah, it's when I sort of got into the mouth to lung side, my idea was to revisit temp control, but I've not got around to it yet. Because I think on a
how how that would go in mouth to lung, because personally when I'm mouth to lung, it's much shorter draws I'm taking.
mm,
So
but
it's not really much for it to keep the temperature stable on, but
I know a lot of people that do use temp control for mouth to lung. But I think it's because when you mouth to lung, and you sort of taking that sort of false puff to start off with, aren't you, to get it warmed up, and then you're taking your draw. I
it's
know,
not something I've considered. I'll give that a bash, actually.
yeah, I know with a lot of mouth to lung builds, if you've got a mod that does a power curve, that can be really good for mouth to lung.
Yeah.
Because you can just start it that little bit higher and then curve it down to where you want it to be. So it does work really well. I do it quite a lot on my Minikin V2.
There's a read a colleague of mine has got, and I don't know what he set this to, but it was just beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like, what mode is that in? I've just been playing with the curves, just been tweaking them, like, just as I've been making them. I found the perfect hit, and it was the smoothest thing I ever remember taking a hit on.
Yeah, the power curve on the Asmodeus boards is very, very good.
Yeah. I liked how it shows on the screen right, but getting the power curve on the mod before you sort of just set the curve, and it just does it, but it says like curve or has an icon on the screen throughout the curve cycle.
Yeah. I mean, you can do it with a DNA mod if you know what you're doing. In East, you can do it in.
I'm scared of plugging it into Eastcraft.
Yeah. You can do it on a variety of different wires. I know people that even set up like a curve on Canthal and that, and in eScribe, but it's knowing how to use eScribe well enough, because it can be complicated until on a basic side, eScribe's pretty easy if you just want to set your basic sort of settings. But when you dive deep into it, then it makes it a little bit more complicated.
I think Michelle's gonna walkabouts.
It's nothing new.
No, a mate of mine, a couple of my mates recently got the paranormals as well, and they changed the theme. I like, get on eScribe, you can change the theme. I'm like, I want to do a bit more than that, but I want you guys to do it first.
Yeah.
Just in case, I can learn from your mistakes.
Yes, Bob Vapes, Mad Hatter has now got a rage mod at last. No, I wouldn't say you need a doctorate village. I mean, there are some good tutorials out there, but it can be complicated. I think it's one of them. It's a bit like using OBS for streaming these videos. It's a little bit of trial and error and just a little bit of playing about. You're not going to cause any damage by having playing about with it.
No. I suppose tinkering is in your nature, being a coil builder.
Very much so. Yeah, very much so. But it always has been. I mean, I used to do a lot of fishing. So I always used to tinker there and like to revamp things and make things better and
optimize things as much as you can.
Yeah. So when I became disabled and was no longer able to fish, that's when I sort of got more into the coil side of vaping. Watched a few videos, learned how to do it, and I'm where I am now.
I find it quite therapeutic.
Yeah, it can be when it's therapeutic when you're sort of building for yourself.
Yeah, when you've got some pressures of a deadline, I can imagine.
When I'm building the really fancy exotic ones like I post on my Instagram, when I've just got a couple of hours to spare and want to sit there and just create something just for picture purposes, then that is relaxing. Get some nice tunes on and just, but when you're starting at maybe 10 o'clock in the morning and working through till 7, 8 o'clock at night, knocking coils out all day, then it's a little bit different. But I still enjoy it. If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't do it.
Where are you? Just trying to find you on Insta now.
Lee McLaughlin, if you're looking at flavours, then this is the guy you want to be talking to.
We've got the flavour question, sorry. Where do you get your flavour concentrates from? I can try something differently. Usually vape domain, chef flavours, vapors. Mate, you want to head over to here. That website right there will have anything from 11 different flavours in at any given time. Your PG, your VG, your Nick shots, gloves, syringes, empty bottles, absolutely anything you need. We've even got AG if you're a bit adverse to PG. We've got everything, matey. We've got a nice little Facebook page full of people that are always more than happy to show off their mixing skills.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. I'd heard the name mixology, but I'd never really, looked at anything until sort of you spoke more to Michelle, and she sort of passed it on and that. But
Thank
yeah,
you,
I'll definitely be getting some bits from you, with no doubt.
Well, if you place an order before the 30th of June, there's a discount code, VC2, as in vape code 2. VC2 is 18% off all DIY goodies apart from nicotine, vampire vapes, and TG.
So nicotine, I've got plenty of. I've got a freezer full of it.
Me too, still.
I bought a low pre-TPD.
Yeah.
I think I ended up with about 4 or 5 litres. I've even got. I mean, I give. What did I give you, Michelle? 250ml bottle.
Yeah, I think so.
I think I've still got 4 litres in the freezer now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean you smash my ring, Bob?
No worries, Joe. Anytime, fella.
So good. I'm gonna have to take my hat off. It's hurting my head. I'm gonna have a hat mark on my head, I think. Yeah. One downside, some snapbacks, when you buy them online, you don't know if they're going to be oversized or undersized. That one's a little bit undersized.
That's why you get bandanas. They come in all sizes.
No, I would not wear a bandana.
Bandana gang. Bandana's the way forward.
Yeah. I don't do that. The only time I used to wear bandanas was when I was a chef.
I actually have one of the checked ones, and every time I wear it, people are like, "Why have you got a chef's bandana?" No, it's just a check bandana.
I used to make loads of my own. Just used to pick up random material from all over the place. If I like the look of it, I'd buy it and sew a bandana out of it.
Yeah. I'm looking for somebody that's willing to make me a patchwork bandana. I think that would look cool.
Yeah. That wouldn't be too hard though. If you did it in not too smaller squares. Michelle, there's a job for you. You can
I
make
love to sew.
you can make Ryan a patchwork bandana.
Yeah,
Easy.
yeah, do that. And I would rock it all the time.
Yes, Bob, I'm quiet because we have 3 of us on here, but I can only hear one other person, so I don't want to keep over-talking people.
Yeah, there's something going funky with the sound, Bob. We can't. We don't know what's happening. Everyone on the stream can hear all 3, but Michelle can only hear me for some reason.
You've not got your speakers in mono, have you? Or something like that?
No, I'm quite handy with a sewing machine.
You can't hear me,
I
can
did
you?
sew myself a 1940s dress.
Yeah, Ryan says you've not got your thing set in mono with you.
No, because I can hear you.
Yeah, I know you can hear me, but
And I could hear Ryan at the beginning.
Oh.
And I haven't
Oh.
touched nothing.
That's strange.
And I've even turned Ryan's volume right up to max. And back
Yeah.
down again. And back up again.
Yeah.
I feel really bad that I can't sort of interact with her because she's the one that invited me on the show. So I've
Yeah.
got to be equal to her.
It's strange. It's strange, but it's OBS. It has some weird moments sometimes. It could be OBS. It could be something in Michelle's end. It's
Probably my end. Usually is.
it's the Compton curse again, isn't it?
It's the Compton curse.
Sheemers. They're the scarves, aren't they, Irish?
Drop my face.
No, I've got mine.
Somewhere wrong.
You can hear it on mine. Because it's delayed.
Please, let me find you on Facebook somehow.
Who?
Someone request.
Yeah, Jill said it might be worth ringing back in, Michelle.
Yeah. Two sec.
We're on VC, Mike. I've not downloaded Zoom yet.
I got Zoom.
I think what I might do is download Zoom during the week, and we'll try a little test broadcast if Michelle's all right with that.
Yeah.
Oh, Michelle's got a rage. Have you joined the Squonking Revolution yet, Michelle?
Yeah, I've been swanking for ages. But again, I like my mech swankers.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting one. Regulated ones jump out at me more so than mechs because I don't really mess with mechs too much. But there's not really much out there in terms of regulated mechs, is there? I think the rage would be the only one that really piques my interest.
Yeah, I think as far as dual battery ones go, the Rage is the way to go at the minute. I don't think there's really anything else of that quality at the minute.
But yeah, we had the it's a single battery one. We've got the Vandy Vape 80 watt Squonky at work. It's there, so it's. Might just go mech like a 21 700 mech.
I know there are going to be a lot more dual ones coming out, I reckon, this year. I think.
Right, I'm going to try calling back in. This is driving me nuts.
Alright, okay, doke.
Give me a sec.
Yeah, I don't know what companies have got them in the pipeline, but.
Now, I would have thought that would be a lot more by now. Hello, Michelle.
Hey!
You hear him now?
There we go.
Alright,
That makes it easier.
let me just add you back in.
Hey, UK Andy.
There we go. Can you still hear everything, Michelle?
Think so.
Just speak, Ryan.
Testing.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Good
that's
stuff.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, the G box. That's not a bad option for a dual battery.
I've actually got the bottle. You know the flask. that they
Yeah.
launched.
Yeah.
I got one of that. I don't even have. I've got two Squonk refill bottle things. This is the Watofo one. I don't have a Squonker. I just like the idea of the bottles.
Thing is,
I
though, I
need to
mean,
get one of those.
the refill bottles are quite handy just to carry around for dripping, though. They really are.
Got the regular unicorn.
Yeah, I've I mean, when I bought the Hugo Squeezer, I got two silicon squonk bottles, and then a silicon 30 ml refill bottle in with it for like 25 quid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Um, they really are a cheap mod, but
Okay.
these outperform the Vandy Vape Pulse hands down.
Yeah.
Do you know what I want? I want a replacement
Yeah, I do.
for the Rage.
I do. We might have to split some, Shell, and order them from the States if need be.
Yeah, because with my nails, I'm guaranteed I'm going to put a hole in this eventually.
I don't know, they're pretty tough. They are pretty tough, but the problem you've got with silicon is if you use like citrus flavours like I've done in mine, it taints the fucking silicon. So all I can put through mine now is sort of fruity flavours. I can't put any custards or bakeries through it because I can taste
Yeah.
the citrus and it's rank.
I end up having to use my knuckle to squonk it because I'm petrified I'm going to stick a nail through it.
Yeah, that's what Liz does, isn't it, with hers?
So jealous. Chris, honestly, if you don't mind waiting, then by all means get one from Vape Link.
No, well, he can get one from Fast Tech now.
You'll be waiting.
Are you getting one from Fast Tech True Vapors?
You can fit 21 700s in the squeezer.
It takes 2700s.
That's probably where I'm gonna go then.
Yeah, 2700s. And if you want good 2700s, get over to Fogstar because they now sell the exact same battery that VapeCell use for their 2700s, and Fogstar was selling them at £5.99.
Oh, I usually use 18650 for all my battery needs.
Yeah, no, Fogstar, mate. Fogstar, way
And
cheaper.
Bill says it does fit the 21700s.
Does it? All right, I've not got any, so I've not got any 21700s, so I can't confirm it.
It's the Samsung, what's it, 30T?
Yeah, that's what VapeCell uses, a 30T. Yeah.
Shh. Please.
But yeah, Fogstar actually went over to China and sourced the batteries themselves from the direct source. Shut up, phone. My phone's just having a spazzy fit on me.
You two, you just either shut up or get out.
This is my room.
That's the problem with having your little YouTube office in the bedroom, isn't it?
Yeah, afraid so.
Yeah, but you don't see
Really
whips and
different
chains.
No, the whips and chains are hidden.
Right, where's that just gone?
Your dad's on that. Look.
You right there. You made a fucking mess of it.
Get told.
I go from one extent to the other. I'm using the Rage 1 minute, I'm using the Aspire Breeze 2 the next.
What's that Breeze 2 like?
Bloody brilliant.
Yeah. What's the battery?
I love it.
What's the battery life like on it?
Well, it lasts me over a day. Look, it's going to swaffle it. Shameless plug. Right.
Yeah. 'Cause I
And another one. This is gonna, another one.
Another one.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
see,
no.
I've got the original Breeze, and I bought the docking station to increase the battery life.
Yeah, well, this, I can, you know how much I vape. And
Yeah.
it'll last me a day and a bit.
Jesus. Not bad then. I just prefer the fact you can adjust the airflow on the Breeze 2 rather than the one.
It's not that much though. Wait a minute.
Yeah, but at least it has got some adjustability.
There you go.
Yeah,
Turned it so I can have my nails.
yeah.
Intended to be used mouth to lung.
You can You can direct along it.
Yeah, it's more of a restricted direct lung, isn't it? And a very loose mouth to lung. Not bad. Ryan, Jules says, can you post your link, please?
Sorry, I was just actually browsing through. I found you on Instagram, so I was just browsing through your coils, mate.
Oh, what, mine? Yeah. Yeah, I've got some more. I've got to get photographed.
What are you looking at? No, if I did have whips and chains, you'd be tied to the bed and out of my way. Move.
I was reading that person.
Hi, Vic.
Hi.
Hi.
Doesn't it feel good when you get a big reviewer jump into your chat? Eh? It makes you
He
feel.
hasn't
Makes you.
jumped on the live yet, though, has he?
Eh?
If he hasn't jumped on the live yet,
No, I'm sure that'll happen one day.
he's actually got me on VC, so yeah, it could possibly.
Yeah.
Ow!
Hey, Vic.
How's the packing going, Vic?
Piss off. Not you, Vic, my husband.
Ah, there it is.
No worries, Jules.
You need to meet Jules, Ryan. She is
Oh yeah, everyone loves
nuts.
Jules.
You think I'm nuts? No.
Jules is mama by name, mama by nature.
Oh wow, okay.
At Expo,
Bothered me, so I'm quite excited to meet him.
at Expo, her and her husband Stevie came with over 150 bottles of water in the back of the car for everyone to make sure people were hydrated and stuff.
What a wonderful person. Yeah, it was hot in there as well. It was
Yeah,
coffee.
she'd got snacks and cookies and bloody all sorts.
Napkins, paper plates.
Yep.
Fully prepared.
She was, literally.
Yeah.
Tactical mom.
And cakes.
And
Yep.
Steve, yes, she had cake as well.
Yep. Well, that's it, Irish. Vic, yeah, I suppose Vic ain't that big. He's a struggling UK reviewer, isn't he?
Yeah, struggling at 40 odd thousand.
Yeah.
I wish I was that struggling.
Hashtag 40k. Yeah.
I met Vic at Expo actually. Just a brief greeting. Took a selfie. Obviously, you have to, don't you?
Yeah.
We all love Vic.
Well, no doubt you must have seen me bombing around on a cripple scooter.
Yeah, I saw you. I saw you with No, you never came over to Chemical Clown with Michelle. Actually, that's not where I spotted you, was you?
No, I didn't go over to Chemical Clown because the logo freaks me out.
I was going to mention them earlier on. I've got the bandana on. I'm sorry, mate. I hope it hasn't.
No. No.
There we go. Jules doesn't like clowns. Do you mind Chemical Clown? So know what she's like. She doesn't like them at all.
It was which one was it? Was it Expo or was it Jam? It was either the Expo last October or Jam this year. I can't remember if it was Chemical Clown or Fog Clown they'd got like these half bandanas on that were covering the bottom half of the face. That was like a clown face, and I just couldn't go near their stand because it was freaking me out. So I've never actually got to try any of the juices from there at all because I couldn't go near it.
I was about to show a bottle, but if Jules is going to freak, I won't.
They are quite scary clowns, aren't they?
Yeah.
Why it just looks like me in the morning? You're all right.
No, I don't know. I've seen you in the morning. I'd say that looks better.
That's something really dodgy, Shane.
Well, not in that way.
Well, hopefully next time I'm at Expo, not hopefully, but maybe next time I'm at Expo, I'll be with mixology rather than Chemical Clown.
Mm. Are you going to be at Expo in October?
I don't know yet. I mean, I was just asked by Kyle to go with him, a Chemical Clown, with his buddy. So I said, yeah, mixology have recently started sort of stepping out. We're looking at Vape Fest. We did Vape Collective. She's looking into further events and whatnot just to get the profile sorted.
Yeah, yeah. I was
So, I don't know. I'd love to go.
I
I'd
was
love to go.
gonna go to Collective, but I ended up having my daughter that weekend, so I wasn't able to go.
Collective was all right. I had more sort of joy talking with other vendors. Then I mean, there wasn't many people passing through. A lot of dog walkers that didn't know what was going off, just
Yeah.
walking through with the dogs. But these events are always fun. It's always nice to be around other people that are into it, isn't it?
That's I mean, also the problem I had with Collective was it was on grass, so I'm a wheelchair user, so I'd have to find someone to come with me to be able to push me round. And weighing sort of 30 stone, it's not easy to push someone on grass.
No.
We've got London show first.
Yeah. Oh, on about London show, I actually got an email today
Woohoo!
at last, asking what had been discussed, etc. It was like it was from Vape Finder, saying, "Hi Shane, trying to coordinate the modders and builders area at LSV 2018. Are you taking some space at the Vape Show in August? And what have you already arranged with Tom?" So I've just replied back saying that yeah, Tom had asked me to attend to build for the weekend, so I basically just need some build space. Simple as that.
Get the juice. IVC reviews 36. I don't quite follow the question. I don't know if I'm just not reading it right or it's not been typed right. What can I get the juice by some?
I think it means where can I get the juice stroke buy some? Probably. I don't know.
We sell off the shelf e-liquid at Mixology, the e-cig shop. I think that makes it difficult because we're actually called the e-cig shop,
Yeah.
and it's a brand of that. So people are like, where are you from? Oh, the e-cig shop. Yeah, which one? No, the e-cig shop. That's just what we're called.
Mm. It might be a good idea if they're wanting to push the mixology side more, to have like a separate website just for the mixology side.
Yeah, I think there were talks of that. I tried to stay out of this sort of important managerial stuff, the politics and whatnot. But yeah, there was some talk about branding and whatnot. I like the idea of the e-cig shop as being shortened to Tex, but I think there's already a old school manufacturer out there called Tex, isn't there?
Don't know.
Yeah, I believe so.
Don't know. Vic would be the man that'd know.
Bye, Michelle B.
Yeah, good night, Michelle.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, sugar baby.
Vic, if you order from us, if you're ordering your flavors and whatnot, then at the minute there's 18% off with code VC2, as in Vape Collective 2. Just use that as a coupon code or discount code. And the rest of the time, there's a permanent discount code, guys. 13% off if you just use code DREADS. DREADS.
I think that caught Vic's attention. Discount. Ooh.
Yep, he's now on the computer or the laptop going to...
Yeah. Is that your Patreon stream finished now, Chris?
Does that mean they're all going to come and see us now?
Maybe. You never know. Oh, look, what people always decide to message me when I'm live, don't they?
Oh, yeah. I turn alarm notifications off apart from alarms. My landlord trying to contact me on live once was calling me over and over and over again. And she needed to get in to turn the notifications off.
Thing is, I leave mine on because a lot of the times when I'm on live, people tend to message regarding coils and stuff. So,
of course, yeah, of course.
I've always prided myself on my customer service.
That's what it's about. It doesn't matter how good your product is if people don't like the service you're providing. and there's no point. There you are. So,
Yeah, I mean, I've
Yes,
had
Bill, you do message me while I'm live, and I still reply to you.
I've had people message me at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning because they're from America and stuff, and I'll still reply even then.
that's good.
But then again, luckily I'm a night owl, so I don't tend to sleep a great deal at night, so I'm normally still awake at that time. All right, fair enough, Chris.
That's because us women can multitask, Jules.
No, you claim you can multitask.
Of course I can multitask. I have 6 children. I've learnt to multitask.
You call that? You call that
I
multi?
have an assistant on my life. No other word. If there's any sort of, I need a reference from somewhere, or I need a plum. So then he pretty much does all of the hard work and deals with the competitions and what's.
You need to shave it.
Yeah, I know.
It hurts my cheek.
Nice.
Something's
Oh.
tickled, Shane.
I've just seen something of yours, Jules. Ha ha.
We do not need to know. If it's Jules, we definitely don't need to know.
Nah, nothing rude, because her husband's in the room.
Go for it, Saint, because I am good at multitasking. Don't
Yeah.
care what the husband says. I am good at multitasking.
Yeah.
You're absolutely useless.
Well,
Apart
mind
from a
you,
vape with a vape
hang
with a
on,
lid.
hang on. I suppose you have got
That's the multi band.
2 hands, haven't you?
I don't know what.
Hi.
Right.
Yes, Jules, I've just seen something that you've had designed very recently by one of my friends. And I must say, I like it.
Family contact.
No,
Contact.
you can't quite.
Contact.
Okay.
Yeah, Ryan, are your flavours being sent out of the UK?
I see. You can tell I'm not used to this. I'm actually typing a response instead of just speaking it out. Yeah. We ship international. The charges for that, I'm afraid I don't know off the top of my head. But I think
Are you signed into my YouTube again?
No.
I don't know how much it costs to deliver. I think it depends on exactly where in the world you are.
Mm.
Yeah, we do ship internationally.
Steve, I believe, is America, and he's Steve McCauley, I believe. But I believe he's USA. He's either USA or Australia.
We get quite a few of our concentrates from American. We get stuff from over there, so I can imagine we can use the same means to get it back over there
Mm.
if needs be.
What I said.
True Vapors, do you want me to have a word with Damien? See what's going on. Get one sorted for you. You probably be shocked, Steve. I mean, you know my coils aren't expensive to ship over there. So flavour concentrates aren't going to be massive parcels.
Dig me out on Facebook, mate. Do you use Facebook at all? If you do, find me on there. Give me an inbox. I need to ask about that tomorrow for you.
Right.
Yeah, no worries, True Vapors. I'll drop him a message tomorrow. See what's going on. Have you ordered one and paid for it, or are you just waiting for him to get back to you? Pie crust. Yeah, it's not as bad as I thought it was, Mike. To be honest, when I shipped the coils, I think it cost me about £4 or £5 to ship a package of coils. You know. Oh, I might have some new packaging coming as well.
Ooh.
But only for vape shops when like they've been sold in shops.
Yeah.
A friend of mine, well, actually, it was the best man at my wedding. He's just started a little side business selling these glass like glass vials, with stuff in and like little charms and all that sort of stuff. And he said he'll hook me up at the wholesale price that he pays for them. So he's going to bring some round, and I'm going to try them out with different sizes of coils and see which size will work best. But I think they would look a lot nicer sat on a vape shop shelf.
Yeah.
Because they're a little bit. I've got a picture actually. They're obviously a bit wide. They're wider than the test tubes, but shorter, so they're more like a dumpier sort of
They
looking.
look quite funky in the old school test tube holders.
Yeah, I've actually got a test tube holder coming for on my desk for when I'm packaging to make life a little bit easier.
And also, Shane, during the summer, are we up for doing a really early one or a really late one? Because I have one subscriber in Australia and he never gets to see us live.
Yeah, I'm fine doing a late one.
Yeah, I said we'd do it during the summer, obviously, because of the kids.
Yeah, you know me, not a problem at all. You know what I'm like. I'm a night owl anyway.
If I haven't got to get up early in the morning, I'm all right.
Yours. I got one of those at Vape Collective.
We've got a box full.
Yeah,
First time they were sold outside of Facebook, I believe. And I just been building for the sake of building, so I can use my coily.
Yeah, I did that. I have a
Yeah.
blue. Well, I did have a blue one. I sent it to Mike. Ooh, they're pretty.
So I think I look quite funky for a vape shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have a purple one, and I have a rainbow one,
I'm still waiting for my custom one.
and I have
Yeah,
a box full as well. Well, I don't. My husband has a whole box full.
Yeah.
there was a mention of custom ones. I want to get a hashtag that guy with dreads on the side of one if there's enough space.
I think he goes up to, is it 8 letters when we did our giveaway?
That might have just been for the purpose of that, I don't know.
No, it's however many, because it goes across the short bit where it says coily.
Yeah, I suppose it depends on the size of font he uses, doesn't it?
TGWD it is them.
I think where it's got coily across the top there. That's where he puts the custom text, so you can only fit 8 letters across.
Yeah.
With the label.
What? What about the label?
You had the label over.
Yeah, no.
What do you mean by that, Bill? I can do early ones. I just don't go to bed.
You're welcome, Lee.
Yeah, Bob, I'm looking at build mats. I've been speaking to someone today about build mats. Because a friend of mine who's a mod builder and he's also got a juice company, Ice Cream Man Juice and ICM Mods. He's just had some build mats done and they look absolutely banging. And I believe they were done in the UK, so I'm speaking to him about where he got them from, etc. See what the pricing is going to be, and if I can get them at the right price, then I may have some done.
I want one.
Or depending, like, you know, if they're happy to sell them individually to the customer with my design on, I'd do it that way.
That's what Chris does, isn't it? Or gonna do.
Yeah, well, that's because these are the ones in America out there at Vape Mats. But I think Chris is on about getting some over here so he can still sell them as well.
Yeah.
But anyone over the States way can order direct from Vape Mats. Yeah, well, that's it, Steve. I've had quite a few people ask for build mats, so even if I do like a one-off order, like a pre-order through people, and then pay for them and do it that way. Oh, right, did he, Ian? Nice one. I hope he hasn't posted it to my old address, because I'll never freaking get it if he has. That wench will never freaking give me it. Yeah, I think I'll be there, Bob.
Bit too far for me.
I want to get a logo, Mike.
If you want a logo, I can give you the name of the person that does fantastic logos for not a lot of money. He designed mine, and he's designed a lot of people that I know. I think he did Vaping with Vix. He's done Great British Vapes, it's a new one. He's done a lot of logos for a lot of people in the reviewing scene and that. And he charges by the hour, which isn't a lot because he can normally do a normal sort of logo within about the hour and a half mark.
I'll find him. What's his name?
I will. Let me just.
Do you know what, Bob Vapes? When it comes to vape meets and everything, I'm nowhere near any of them. The only thing I'm
No.
close to is the London show, and that's it.
I'll send you it over Instagram.
Yeah,
Ryan,
cool. Yeah, get that.
because I know you've just added me on there, so it'll be easy to find you.
With my sort of vape events so far, I've only been to two, and both of them I was just carried. So if I can keep that sort of streak going, probably go to quite a lot and not have to organise or pay much myself. Just sort of call myself out to the vape community while I'm there for a particular brand.
Yeah, there you go, mate. Just sent it.
Nice one.
Yeah, he's a brilliant guy. Helps out with anything. Like I say, he's done all my design work. He's done my logo. He's done my labels for my test tubes.
Nice.
Yes, that's right, Jules. It is NW Graphics. Because he sent me a picture of your new logo, so I've seen it before you've even done it. Oh.
That's it. Give them a search.
Yeah. Well, like I say, I think he's a 25 quid an hour. And for a standard sort of logo, as long as you've got a good idea of what you want, or you're willing to let him just roll with whatever he's got in mind, he'll normally get it done within an hour and a half.
Oh, that would be handy to have somebody like that. I mean, I know a couple of people. I work with somebody that does a bit of design, but the more, the better. I'm at the beginning of sorting my own line of tubes. I want to do a bit more online stuff, so graphics is definitely something I'm going to be needing at some point or another.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, Jules. I must say, I like it. He offered to do mine 3D, but I didn't want to go down that line because I don't know. I wanted to keep the logo all the same on every platform.
Keep it uniform.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. It would look nice to have like the 3D one on YouTube, but then I wouldn't want the 3D one for everything else, like merchandise and stuff like that, because I think it wouldn't look quite as right.
I think I found him on Facebook. There's a lot of car raps.
Yeah, he's on Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah. Sound.
Me, Mike, sorry, trying to put the phone on charge and it's not having any of it.
He does designs for all sorts. Yeah, I must say, Jules, what's with the bit in the middle of your logo? I don't quite get that bit. It looks cool, but is there a reason behind it?
hear you now.
Hey,
Sorry, I was just getting lost in the chat. Sorry.
oh Bill, it's a good job I don't have Nightbot on, isn't it? You'd have been timed out for that one.
At least you can play Shed.
Hey,
At least
yeah.
you can play Shed.
Oh yeah, Shed's a free word on this. Ah, right, fair enough, Jules. I get it. I like the contrast you've got between the devil and the halo. It looks good. Why have I got to time him out because you got timed out last week, Saint? Yeah, I don't know about you, Michelle, but I think tonight's gone pretty quick.
It's gone very quick.
I'll be honest. When you said from 9:30 to 11, I was like, "Oh, that's a shift, isn't it?" But it has gone quite quick.
Yeah,
The more people you have on, the quicker it goes.
yeah. It's better when there's three, isn't it? It's always better when there's three.
That's what I'm trying to do with my lives is get more people involved.
Mm.
Guys that I work with and people that come down to the shop just to hang out and just rather than just be a platform to plug what we're selling all the time. I feel like I'm just forcing stuff down people's throats all the time.
Yeah,
It
well,
would be a long old drive for me to come and do a live in Chesterfield.
Chesterfield,
It's like 3 and a bit hours.
Chesterfield ain't that far
It's
from me.
sorted out there. I just have a chill, or even my own channel, my own platform. Once I get that up and running, I'm just a slow kind of guy. I take my time with everything.
Mm. Yeah, and if you ever want anyone to discuss building stuff and that on a live feed, just drop me a message.
Sorry?
I said if you ever want anybody to come on a live to talk coils and shit like that, just send me a message. I'm normally available.
That's a good shout, actually. I've been trying to get people that, I've got quite a lot of different parts of vaping. And one person I know that he knows more than everybody else I know about mixing and coil building, but he's just not camera ready. He doesn't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I probably will be getting in contact with you over the forthcoming weeks to arrange something, mate.
Yeah, no worries. Just add me on Facebook.
Yeah, get that done. A lot of people were getting into rebuilds now.
Yeah. I think rebuilding's become more popular. I think as the price of pre-built coils have come down. There's a lot more. There's a lot more competition.
Coils.
Yeah.
It's sort of, but yeah, they get the job done. But even just a basic Clapton, just get a basic Clapton that's been made, even by myself, just performs far better than these mass ones. I don't even know how or why. I'm surely they're using the same methods to make it. I don't know enough about what they're doing to know why.
I think a lot of these with like these Chinese companies, they just use lesser quality wire. I think that's basically what it comes down to. The wire doesn't have the longevity as what wire from a reputable company does.
Just spend a lot of time building in the shop. People just come in, they'll just drop the atomizer down and go, yeah, sort that out for me. I can tell even when it's just a re-wick and you're just trying to make things are firing even, it's a lot of strumming and playing around with.
Yeah. I mean, most people that buy my coils have always commented on how quick mine do bed in. Michelle will tell you when you install mine and fire them up, they don't take much to get them glowing evenly, do they?
No.
Very very quick, but I think I don't know why that is, but it's just one of them things. Yeah, and there's zero machine oil on my stuff, Bill, as you know. Everything's ultrasonic cleaned at 70 degrees before it's even packaged.
I'll definitely be getting some coils from you, mate, 100%.
Well, you think about it, like, you know, you get someone like M Turk that charges
Don't eat that.
at an expo. He charges 15 quid for a set of aliens. My aliens are £6 a pair, so you can get 2 sets of my aliens for his one, and each set will last the same time that his do. I mean, I've
I've
had,
just paid £8 for a pair of coils before.
yeah,
I mean, they're very good. I'm very impressed with them. They last a long time. I've got them in the Fatality now. It's the reason why I put a build in here. I want to just leave it in the box once I got it.
yeah,
Well, I've got coils. Might as well get it running, and they are performing well. But it's like that £8 is sort of like where I start to think, oh, wait a second.
what sort of coils are they?
Aliens.
Yeah, let's see.
They're like 60.
Yeah, my aliens are £6. For alien frame staples are £7.50, and Staggertons are £8, and that's the dearest coil that I do, unless someone requires a custom build that's quite intricate and time consuming. But like my standard sort of staggered fuse Claptons, £5 a pair. Fuse Claptons, £3.80 a pair.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'll definitely be in contact with you, and I'll just leave it down to you. I'll just take a couple pairs, just let you know what I run or what I plan to run them in, and just leave it to you to decide me what's best.
Yeah, no worries.
We had someone in chat that had your coils in a mech for the last 9 months.
Yeah. Well, look at Emily. She had a set of my coils in her RDA between 2 expos.
Yep.
Jeez.
Just kept cleaning them, re-wicking them. Yeah.
I've still got the set that I put in my very first hardware review, and they're still running.
Oh, the ones in your Tiger Tech.
Yep.
Yeah. That was a set of staggered fuse Claptons, wasn't it, that you put in your
Yep.
Springer?
Why do you just don't get bored with handmade ones, or you just don't feel the need just to? I quite often feel the need just to. Okay, I've had them in there for so long now. I want to try something new, get a different experience almost. But when I find myself parting with a bit more cash for my coils, it just naturally doesn't occur at all.
Yeah, it's on my to-do list, Mike. I just keep forgetting, mate.
So much.
That's it, yeah. Bill vapes at frigging high wattage as well. And if he's been running a set for 7 months, that says something, doesn't it?
Not like the ones that came with the recurve, and I put them in and it just fell to pieces.
Yeah. Oh, and about the recurve, right? You'll be shocked at this. I picked up a clone recurve, right?
Okay.
Just on the principle I wanted to see what it was like. And it came the other day. And do you know what? I can't tell one bit of difference. It's even got all the laser etching on the bottom and everything.
I love my
It is
recurve.
absolutely 1-to-1 identical, and it cost me something like $8. I mean,
We hit witching hour. That was quick.
yeah, I mean, I know the recurves are cheap RDA, but I just wanted to see if like a clone of a cheap RDA was as good as some of the clones for a high-end RDA.
Yeah.
And yeah, absolutely. The only one thing that's a little bit off is the O-rings. It needs a slightly thicker O-ring, but that's not a problem to fix. You know, the top cap's still really thick like the authentic. It's absolutely cracking. I've got it sat
Got a
on.
locking top.
Still got the locking top. I've got it sat on my Rage. No, I don't forget about you, Mike. But I have forgotten what you said that hell coil was made from. But right, anyway, guys, it's that time of the evening, so I will hand you round to say your goodbyes.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys, and thank you so much for having me on, Shane and Michelle. Been a pleasure.
Welcome.
Not a problem. So, everyone in chat, you know, I'm sure most of you have already done the smashing of the like button
And don't forget to go and like Ryan's mixology page.
and the subs. So, and yeah, everyone get over and have a look at mixology and pick yourself up some good concentrates and have a bash at DIYing, because it will save you a fortune.
Definitely.
So
Thank you so much, guys.
no problem. So until next week, guys, we will love you and leave you, and vape safe, and see you next week. Bye.
Yeah, I think, look, I can't do it.
It's not a game, Sam. It's not a game.